So today I have for you guys a very, very special, albeit unexpected, unboxing to share with you. And it's special because, as you can see behind me, it's a Chanel unboxing. But it's also, in that same vein, unexpected because, to be honest, I didn't think I was going to be adding loads of luxury items of this particular nature, because it's actually a very, very nice gift from my mother, which I was not expecting, and I'm sure neither of you guys will expect either what I'm about to show you, because honestly it's something that I didn't actually anticipate I'd ever get. And actually the arrival of this particular item is quite timely, because as you can tell if you've been watching my channel for a while, this is not my usual setup. I'm actually in, as you can probably imagine, a hotel, and I'm actually going to be attending a wedding this weekend. So this particular item is gonna go really well with the outfit that I have planned actually. So without further ado, let me get straight into the unboxing here for you. As you can see, she's quite hefty, so think of all your guesses up front now and let me know later down in the comments if you guessed correctly. I'm going to just undo the ribbon and just get chatting also about where I got this from. So as I mentioned, this is a very bougie gift from my mum, and she is honestly the reason why I love luxury so much. I've probably mentioned it in previous videos, but she's the one that got me really into Chanel, and we're just really bad influences on each other. We just egg each other on when it comes to luxury purchases, and we love to go shopping, especially at our favourite store of all time, which is Harrods. We just went up to Harrods for an impromptu visit really. There was some sort of 10% off sale promotion there. I'm a gold member, but now actually a black member because of this, because my mum actually very kindly used my Harrods card, because clearly I spend a lot of money there. But we just went for a random visit just to check out everything that was on sale, and then we went for a meal at Chai Wu, which honestly, if you haven't been before and you're a foodie like I am, you love Asian food, I highly recommend. The Peking duck was spectacular, but before then we wanted to do a bit more browsing because we went on a Sunday and things closed a little bit earlier then. So we went to Chanel, we joined the digital queue. We're just going for the lols really, because we've never really joined the Chanel digital queue for handbags and accessories, so there's a little bit of a hint there. And it was surprisingly quick, despite I think the reputation of the digital queue being you could queue for hours. I heard one lady say that she'd queue for 1.5 hours, or that's the expected wait time. So we didn't wait that long, it was about 20-25 minutes. And once we got in, we're just looking at a few bags and a few other things, other accessories, and one thing led to another, and then my mum just said this particular item looks so good on me that she wanted to get it for my birthday, my very, very belated birthday, might I add. Let's see if you can guess what it is. I'm telling you guys, for those that have watched for a while, you are not going to believe what this is. Well, I ruined that, but I hope the sound was satisfying, because I sure found it that way. So like I mentioned, this is from the handbags and accessories department, but there's only one item that comes in this white dust bag, and there's the care booklet in here, which I'll go through in a bit, but let me tidy up the background so it looks a little bit nice for you guys. So as you can tell, this is none other than a Chanel classic flap, and it's in a very, very special colorway and style, might I add. So you can already get a little peek. Let me just peel the tissue paper again, not make a dog's dinner out of it. I wrap this so nicely and I'm about to ruin it all. But we have here a Chanel classic flap in the medium size, I believe. And as you can tell, it's in the chevron style. We've got rose gold hardware, which is beautiful. And we have it in this minty green, almost Tiffany greeny blue. Let me just take out the felt here and take you for the quick tour, because I know I have some explaining to do, but one thing at a time, okay? You can see it's a double flat bag. We got an open compartment in the middle. You've got some pockets here, lipstick pocket there. Got the authenticity card, which is wrapped in tissue paper, the first time that's ever happened. We got a made in France, which I would expect nothing less for something of this stature and price tag, which I'll get into in a bit. But anyway, let's continue the tour. We've got another compartment here. Then we've obviously got zip pocket here for God knows what letters that you'd put in there. Oh my goodness. You can only, I don't even know what you put in here. Some coins, maybe for the supermarket trolley, because the bottom bit doesn't move. It's just a bit of space here. And then we've got obviously the little double flat pocket here for some letters. Not that you'd be bringing around letters, not that I will be stretching this particular space, but it's an option, I guess. And then at the back, you've got the Mona Lisa smile pocket, which I think could probably comfortably fit things like Oyster card, that kind of vibe. Hey everyone, this is Future Mel here, live from the editing room, and I'm just coming at you here with a quick voiceover of a crucial detail I actually forgot to mention in the video, which I guess is now a part of the Chanel handbag buying experience, and that is Chanel are now doing warranties. So I thought I'd share some footage, since it might be the first time you've heard of this, but yes, Chanel are doing warranties, I think only on their handbags so far, and I only just found this out myself, actually at the time of purchase by our SA who told us, and it seems like it's a new thing that they're doing just this year. I believe it was from April 2021, and it seems like it's across all of their handbags, not just classic flaps. But if you guys buy a handbag in the next few weeks, you can let me know if that's the case or not. But I thought I'd share some footage since it might be the first time you've heard of it. It's a very simple process. You just actually put a few details around you and your bag. It takes a couple of minutes, and then you actually get an email and then a link to a web page with all of the details about your bag and the warranty as well. And it's actually a 5-year warranty. It says actually that the warranty covers, quote, the replacement of any parts or any necessary repairs on Chanel handbags and wallets on change subject to proper use. And I think it's actually really interesting timing given the wider Chanel quality debate that's happening with all the price increases of late. Maybe this is a topic for another video that I'll cover in more depth, but I just wanted to share this as I found it quite interesting as a new perk or limitation, depending on if the quality of your Chanel handbag is questionable going forward. But I thought it would be interesting to share this with you if this is the first time you've heard of it. This is my first and only probably classic flap that I have in my collection. In fact, this is bag number 7 actually in my Chanel handbag collection that I have, so I'm very, very fortunate to have this. Least of all because it's a birthday present that I got from my very, very kind mum. I realise the privilege there, I realise that, but look, I didn't force her to buy it. And you know, who am I to tell her what she can and can't spend her own hard-earned money on? We buy each other a lot of luxury anyway, but she just really wanted to do this for my birthday. I cannot believe I'm holding this in my hand actually because of that classic flap video that I've made in the past that I've mentioned earlier. And I'm not the only one who's made a video about why I wouldn't invest in a classic flap. I think a lot of people share the same sentiments because of the recent price increases. In fact, there was just a price increase probably less than a week before this was actually purchased. So that in itself is a bitter pill to swallow because I think it was about 13% from the research anyway that I've done on price increases. This particular bag I think has gone up in price now every twice a year or something like that. And obviously this is something that just happened a week ago, which is not great, but I guess no time like the present. And actually this bag was the last one in this particular colorway and style. There was a bunch of other seasonal colors of the classic flap, but nothing that was in chevron actually, which I really like because it's something quite modern, but also in this beautiful colorway. I've been looking for a Tiffany blue or minty pastel colored bag for quite some time. I just didn't think it would be in a classic flap because when I read to you the price tag, you're gonna fall off your seat. So this particular receipt, like I said, is for the Chanel Classic Flap in medium, and the price paid for this, excluding some Harrods Rewards discounts that I had because I had cash rewards that I needed to redeem, came to the grand total of a whopping £5,890. I'm still in disbelief that this bag is almost £6,000, as I've discussed in previous videos. That is like a car price, that is a contribution to a mortgage or something like that, a big hefty deposit for something significant in your life, but not a handbag. And this is definitely probably over double actually, the value or the prices that I've paid in the past for my other handbags, at least for Chanel. So this just blows those way out of the park. Gonna be in the tens of thousands in a couple of years, I imagine too. I think a lot of people are thinking, may as well invest in something that's a little bit more exclusive or high quality, that kind of thing. with Hermes, so don't blame them there. Like I mentioned, I still kind of stand by that video. In fact, I don't think I've broken any of my own rules because I didn't actually buy this. So yeah, I don't think I actually broke that particular rule around investing in a classic flat, because I do realise, and so does my mum, this is a crazy amount of money to spend on handbags. It's the bougiest flex I ever have owned and probably will own. Like I said, I will do additional videos and things. I'll also include actually some modelling shots that I will insert here, because I'm sure that will be useful for you guys for reference. I'm about 5'7" and a UK size 6. And so hopefully this is a useful reference point for if you are considering a classic flap, useful a medium classic flap, then hopefully this will be of some sort of utility for you. And what I'll do actually in closing is just, because I'm going to be using this for the wedding that I'll be attending this weekend, I'm going to just fill her up and see actually what I can get in there, because this might just be useful for you guys just to have a little bit of a view up front before I make further in-depth videos. So let's start putting things in, and I'll start with an item that is very needed in this hot British weather, which I'm so glad I can finally say after what has been a year of winter really, and that's a pair of sunglasses. And that actually, with the case and everything, is already taking up quite a bit of space. I think it's honestly because there's a double flap on this bag. A lot of people have mentioned it. It's something that takes up a lot of space. I have a Chanel Mini that doesn't have a double flap. In fact, none of my Chanel handbags have one, and now I kind of see the benefits of why you wouldn't have one, because it's just taking up loads of space. Not sure what this really does to add value, but there we go. There's a history behind it and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, sunglasses are in. We'll put the wallet in. I've got a little card holder thing. And where can I put that? I'll just put her in the front bit here. I still need to get used to this organisation, because none of my bags are organised in this way. Obviously they do have usually these pockets here, like my Coco handle, but never seen this front bit. And there's no zips, which I find a little bit strange, and I don't count this one as a zip because that can't fit anything, okay? So anyway, we're getting quite full. So let's put some other things. Right, so I'm gonna need an external battery. I have my Lollipop battery over here, which I love so much. And honestly, we're getting a bit squishy, okay? We are getting a bit squishy. I'm gonna need to rethink the things that I bring, but just an example. Anyway, let's put in a powder compact. And again, that's kind of taking up quite a lot more space than I thought. So let's continue. Let's add a few other nice little things. I've got a little hand wash here. We've got a little tiny one that I stole. Not necessarily stole really, because I ate at the establishment, and I think this is actually well within my right to take. And this is a Sketch hand sanitizer. It's perfumed as well. It's really nice. I kind of wish I could buy these, because these are great, portable. Had Sketch afternoon tea and it was amazing. So I'm just gonna shove her in the top here. I'm gonna put a liquid lipstick inside, because you know we're gonna need a touch up, and I'll just pop her on the top. And what other things? I mean, usually a snack will come in handy, because who knows how long that bloody ceremony is going to be. I might get hungry, and who knows when the food will be. I've also then got a wet wipe, which I think will be apt in today's times, you know, and I'm just going to squish her here. And I wonder if this will be able to close, actually. Ooh, we are getting into the danger zone because of this bloody double flap. So let's see if she'll close. I mean, I would put my phone in there and stuff, but I'll probably have that conjoined to my hand, as I'm sure many of you guys can relate. Or I would just also just move things around, like my sunglasses I'd probably be wearing, because it's probably going to be an outside ceremony, I think. But also because it takes up so much space, as you could probably tell. And then I have things like tissues, which is in this little pouch. I'm just going to squeeze her in there. And I think that's probably all we're going to be able to get in there, okay? I was quite ambitious, and I laid out quite a few items, of which one of them is a hand fan. I thought this would be able to fit, and usually it would. I think it would be able to fit in terms of depth as well. I think it would work, but yeah, a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be in terms of what it could fit, and I was just a bit too ambitious. But I probably will, like with the phone, I'll have this in my hand too. Anyways, I'm going to leave this video right here, because I'm sure you have heard enough of my rambling for today. So let me know what you think of this bag. Was it something that you expected I would add to my collection? I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next one.